Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Match'em Saturday night stream. As always, a bit of paranoia sets in with the technical side of things. So, if I'm coming through loud and clear, please let me know in the YouTube chat. Also, if you haven't been reading our Telegram group, I know that some of you have silenced your Telegram notifications as opposed to muting them that we talked about last time we got together. You might not have seen it, but there's going to be a little bit of a bonus if your card is selected tonight and you are participating in our chat. So obviously I have to know who's here. So if you hear this and you're listening, don't forget to jump on and represent yourself in the chat. Let me know you're here. That way, there's no funny business. Not that any of you would do that, of course. But hey, welcome to another Saturday night. I appreciate you giving me some of your time. Welcome to the Mitecoin stream, Match'em stream. Business side of things first, so I don't forget. We're going to be talking about some prices. We're going to talk about some crypto. It's going to sound like investing. It's not financial advice. We're here to have fun. We're here to bless one another. And hopefully you guys do well with your investment and with what you put into Mitecoin. But obviously never invest more than you can afford to lose. Trusted banks go under sometimes. So this is a meme coin project started by somebody with no official experience or knowledge other than YouTube. I'm approaching a doctorate in YouTube, but other than that, proceed at your own risk. And ultimately, I hope you have fun. Hope you enjoy our community, and welcome aboard. So with that said, with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about Mitecoin. Let's talk about what we're doing. I've got a lot on my mind. I've got a lot of things that I want to blabber on about before we jump into the Match'em game, and I'll try to restrain a little bit. I know that sometimes some of you want to just get into the fun, but I've got to be me, so bear with me. So as always, two options with the Mitecoin project. I like to tell people there's an investment opportunity, which is where you buy an amount that is more than the minimum, and you're looking long term, and you're thinking, hey, in 6 months from now, if this thing is 2x, 3x, I'm in good shape, and that's better than maybe I would do on a regular investment. And that's absolutely an option for those of you that are thinking about investing in crypto or even meme coins, really. Although typically in meme coin, people get in and out pretty short term because the meme coin that's alive after 3 months, 4 months is pretty rare. And so that's one thing that I'm excited about with Mitecoin. But the other part that kind of comes into play tonight, which I'll talk about later, is just the earning side of things. If you're in our community, if you're in the VIP room, you know that we have a minimum amount of 300,000 Mitecoin. Back in July sometime that was set. That was $20 worth. I'm gonna jump around a little bit. As of the time of me prepping my paperwork, 300,000 Mitecoin would run somebody $23.81. So it's awful close to 20 bills, and that is enough to get you into what we're doing tonight. Really, to get into the community, to hang out with a bunch of cool cats, and do what we're doing. And the reality is that, if your card is selected tonight, you absolutely have an opportunity to provide some content for us, for our community, and we would love to pay you and send some Mitecoin your way for that. So the reason I bring that up is if you jump in with a 300,000 Mitecoin minimum, which is, like I said, tonight, $24 if I round up, um, every single time we get together, I can guarantee you that I will be giving back a minimum of 300,000 Mitecoin. That means that you will, you have your coins covered that you bought to get in, and I hope that gives you some sort of I don't know, a feeling that it's not it's not a complete bait, bug out and run on you. And not only that, but I've committed to the community that we're going to be, even if I'm the only one. Well, I hope my wife doesn't leave me, but if it's my wife and I only, we're going to be doing this for until July of next year, July 26th. And you have a chance to at least earn back what you've put in if you're at an earning level in Mitecoin VIPer. Obviously, if you're an investment level, if you've put in more than that, I want you to evaluate what we're doing and look at the history, look at the possible outcome, and make those decisions accordingly. But bottom line is, you've got two options here, and I realize, and honestly, everyone, I want you to realize that for our project to really grow, we want to share with people that earning side of things. If you've spent $20 on a scratch off, if you quite frankly, if you swallowed $20 worth of Starbucks in the last week, I'm gonna knock on your temple a little bit and say, jump into Mitecoin, silly. You've got a year at least of a chance to earn back what you've just spent, plus some. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what you're looking at, and I hope that you all see that. We're going to talk a little bit. I'm excited tonight to talk about our Matthew 2015 challenge, or our outlook for the Mitecoin project. And I pulled that up just so that I would have it ready. And just so you know, our theme of Mitecoin is. And I may jump into the whole story later. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of a freestyler, but I definitely want to read Matthew 20:15. Don't I have the right to do what I want with what is mine? Are you jealous because I'm generous? And I'm excited, quite frankly, everybody. I'm excited to share the screen, and I've actually included it with the picks tonight. So when you see the screen of the picks come up, you're going to see the results of this last matchup number 12. And I'm not sure, I'm not sure how many of you tuned into Telegram, but the winner of last week actually posted on Telegram once she started seeing those transfers come into her wallet. She actually said, wow, I didn't realize that was part of what we're doing. I'm excited to jump in next week. And I guess I need to own that blame a little bit, because that's absolutely what Mitecoin is about. We are absolutely, I guess I'm hoping that anybody that's listening tonight, anybody that's part of or active in the Mitecoin community, that we can share the blessings that we have with one another. And I'm not talking about whopper big blessings. Now we have, this last week we had some people come in pretty heavy, and that's a wonderful blessing to the caffeine dealer / Melissa, the winner of last week. But to be honest with you, my long-term hope is that our community grows so much that literally if we just throw 50 cents or $1 towards the winner each week, it's pretty exciting if we can grow our community to 1,000 people, and we can be kind of sharing that with each other each week. So that's what the overall plan is, everybody, and I hope that you are seeing that, understanding that. And so ultimately the question is, are you talking about Mitecoin and with the people in your circle? And like I said, I take blame for a little bit of that, because Last week was the first week that we've really implemented that transfer challenge, that Matthew 2015, M 2015 challenge. And that's going to be part of what we do every time we get together from here on out. So for me, from my standpoint, it's exciting. I hope you're excited when you see the results of what the community did last week. Bad news is, no pressure, but last time we got together, we had 63 VIP members. And as of the cutoff time tonight, we had 63 VIP members. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that means we ain't got nobody new, folks. And it seems maybe a downer, Debbie Downer. But I also, I guess, want to highlight a couple things for you. When I get to the price of Solana, things are down there. The market's been taking a bit of a hit. We did have a bit of a sell-off right before the stream tonight. I did include that in the numbers tonight, so it's going to be a Debbie Downer. But honestly, we have over a 300,000 market cap still. And I know that it's not as exciting as 400 plus. That's obviously Captain Obvious, but if you were around when we had a 10,000, or a $5,000 market cap, I sure hope that you're awful excited about a $300,000 or $300,000+ market cap. There's going to be ups and downs. Crypto, especially if you've been, even if you've been involved in Mitecoin and that's your only crypto experience, you've quickly found out that it is not for the faint of heart. I think a week and a half ago, I think Solana was down to maybe $110 or something. So it's not for the faint of heart. Fasten your seatbelts, enjoy the company that you get to spend time with, and because obviously I know that everybody's listening to the great advice that I'm offering of never investing any more than you can afford to lose. We're all here to have fun anyways, and if we end up awesome out the other end, that's just great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about last week's match'em as I throw up this week's picks. And you may think that's a lead in to start the game, but honestly, it's not. I'm going to then talk about the numbers, but at least you get a look at something new while you hear me blabber on. So if this works and it transitions over okay, you will see tonight's picks. I will say that it's about 79% winning versus 21% rollover. So it's definitely, I guess that's another sign of how many of us aren't joining in the Telegram group, because we have about 60 VIP members. There's again, broken record, 52 cards in a deck. That means that we really shouldn't have a problem filling up a match'em board. But here we are with 11 open picks tonight. But let's talk about that matchup number 12, Matthew 2015. I'm excited to share with you that I've got a certain amount of Mitecoin that I've kind of budgeted out to last for the next year. And the minimum amount right now is 300,000 to get in the VIP room. So last week I had sent 400,000 Mitecoin into that bag for Caffeine Dealer. And then I threw it out to the group and said, "Hey, let's see if the mindset of the Mitecoin community can engage here and be generous with what we have." And I sure hope that you see that. But the under that coin in our happy little guy there is 830,000 Mitecoin was added to the 400,000 from the dev bag. That's a total of 1.23 million Mitecoin. And I, to be honest with you, everybody, I almost put a dollar value on that. But it fluctuates. But needless to say, I don't know exactly what Melissa came in at. I believe she's basically at an earner level, right? She came in at just to kind of play with us and join in the games. So understand what we're able to do for everybody is we can share what we have, and ultimately once we grow our community, we don't even have to give a bunch, everyone. we have actually had some OG members of Mitecoin just have a tremendous blessing thrown their way, and they were very generous, and I appreciate that very much. I thank them for doing that. But the reality is, there's no guarantee each week, and I absolutely, it would be a fail on my part if you start comparing what gift or what transfer you're thinking about sending or you're able to send compared to what somebody else does. That is not at all what I'm looking for. Like I said, I hope that we can grow our community to such a large number that each one of us can give just a small portion, and the blessing and the impact on the recipient would just blow their minds. And I think that is what can make a meme coin go viral. Be honest with you. So I guess it's all up to us to see if that happens. So you can look at the picks. You can look at who might be the winner tonight. You can see the wonderful blessing that our community was able to pass on to Caffeine Dealer. And I sure appreciate you for that. Now I got to talk to reality. Last time we got together, Solana was not doing too shabby. 150, almost 155, $155. As of the cutoff time, it was just a bit under 142. So Solana has dropped about 8.4%. We did have somebody sell off, a little over $500 of Mitecoin. That dropped us 4.5% on our Solana versus Mitecoin price. Not awesome, but we're still sitting at 308,000 plus market cap, and we're still up over 18,000% from launch. And I sure hope that encourages you. Like I said, we are in the standard active meme coin, or quite frankly crypto phase of people buying and selling. And if you aren't comfortable, if you're uncertain about Mitecoin or about crypto, I don't want you to feel obligated to hang out by any means. But I can just tell you that every Monday I'm expecting to do my standard buy, because I understand the crypto market, and I think Solana has great potential, and obviously our Mitecoin is paired with Solana. So another plug for you, and a suggestion, encouragement for you to go do your own research on Solana and what the outlook is for that and things like that. So 300,000 Mitecoin was set back in July. It was $20. Not right now. It's a little under $24. So again, you can tell people that your friends, family, people in your circle that for $25, it's pretty easy to get in. Phantom Wallet is a download out of your whatever download store you use. Telegram, where you can join us and make your pick. And I will say, I know I haven't mentioned it lately. It's worth mentioning now, I think. I do have some Solana sitting in a wallet, and I've actually named the wallet New VIP Fund, because sometimes some of the difficulty is getting, somehow it just takes a little bit to get our US dollars into the crypto world, because the traditional financial institutions don't really... they don't play very nice with crypto. And so I have a bit of a workaround. So, honestly, everybody, a Phantom download and a Telegram download, and possibly if whoever you're talking to doesn't have Venmo, but once they have Venmo, if they don't, I can literally send them Solana, and they can get involved with our community in 5 minutes. So, I sure hope that you understand how easy it is. If you don't understand, ask questions in our Telegram group, and we can share our knowledge with you, because it is really simple to jump in. So with that said, I already mentioned the Mitecoin, the VIP members were sitting pretty stagnant at 63. We bumped 5X followers, but like I said, I think I mentioned it last time. I'm not giving up on X, because that's just, I guess, technically what meme coins are supposed to do. Although I had quite the discussion with several Chinese promoters tonight or earlier today that just, reassured me that they are They are linked with many, many investors with deep pockets, blah, blah, blah. That's what we get with X, but I'm okay with dealing with that, just so we have a presence there. But what I tell them in the DMs, everybody, and I'll just share it with you so that you understand what I'm hoping for, is our community is going to grow organically and word of mouth, just by people sharing what they're experiencing. So I hope you're having a good time. Obviously, if you win tonight, you'll have a better time. But I want to encourage you to spread the word. Even if it's your friends, family jumping in to try to get a chance to win over the next year. That ain't too bad. So should we open up our votes? Let me jump on. While I start the first poll, I do want to, in case you're listening in and you haven't read Telegram yet, I am offering a tonight's winner, or if you provide content by Wednesday, I've kind of budgeted 300,000 Mitecoin for you. Polls open, by the way. Jump on and vote, one or two. And but if you win tonight, you're absolutely, assuming you get some content to us, you're going to get 300,000 Mitecoin. If you are listening tonight and participating and dropping a comment in the chat, I will add another 100,000. Try to juice it up a little bit, encourage people to tune in. So jump on, vote right now. We're going to find out if our winning card tonight's red or black. As I look over at my cheat sheet, it looks like the black cards, the black suits, have more openings. Tina, it looks like she jumped on. Very awkward. She must not be able to see the poll. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump on, and we are going to end the poll. And it looks like even with Tina's vote didn't matter, but number 2 is the winner. So tonight, the winning card is black. Because, of course, there's the red one right there. So you all can take a look at the picks for tonight. I'm going to mix up these cards, throw them back under, put another poll up for you guys. And I guess I just want to talk a little bit about that, since you're looking at it as well, that Matthew 2015 challenge. Guys, there's no guarantee, quite frankly, what each week will give. I can promise you, or I can guarantee you what I'm going to put in, of course, but it's really kind of up to the community and what they're feeling or what they're led to give. And so, I don't want anybody to be frustrated or feel like they were, dogged on. I'm going to absolutely encourage it. I'm not, as I flip open round 2 to vote, we know that it's black, and I will transition that over. But what I was saying was I'm going to absolutely encourage everybody to, I'm not going to say reward, but absolutely, recognize if somebody has that. I'm just going to tell you that on our X channel, at least, video content, I'm telling you, that draws people in. If they learn about or listen to something we put out, a minute-long video, that has generated the most views for us. And quite frankly, it just shows, the reality of it. So charge your phones up, get your video out. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, Mace. But like I said, I don't want you to be in agony, but I'm not against losing video either, help the community. Come on, take one for the team. So we're going to end this, and number 1 wins it. So we're going to find out. Tonight we know the card is black, and now we're going to find out whether it's a club or a spade. As I glance over at my cheat sheet, it looks like if this is a spade, it's gonna start being quite the dogfight whether we're going to have a rollover. Tonight's winning card is, it's club, because spade was over there. So I'm going to transition that while I take it off the screen just so I can mix it up. I don't want anybody to think that I'm showing them anything. I'll put up the 1 and the 2. So we know that it's a club. We're going to mix those under there. And round 3, it's a club. I'll transition that over so you all can see it. And I will start our round 3 vote. Because if you're new here, which I don't know if we have anybody new, but now we have to find out whether it's high or low. I'm thinking about, and maybe I mentioned it before, adding what those are, but 8 or higher, 8 and higher is considered high. 7 and down to an ace is low. Jump on, vote for 1 or 2. We're in the club, so honestly, I don't want to talk any smack, everybody, but there's only 2 open spots for a rollover, so it would be pretty embarrassing if nobody wins tonight. Queen of clubs and the ace of clubs is open. Other than that, somebody's going to be a winner. So I sure hope that I hope they're listening right now, and I hope they have their phone cameras out. I hope they're getting some good video. I'm going to stall a little bit more, let everybody get their video or their votes in. I'm going to clean up my red cards because, unfortunately, as you all know, they're losers. Get rid of these spades because, yep, you guessed it, they're losers. And we're going to end this vote right now. And the winner tonight is number 1 again. So, under number 1, we're going to find out whether our winning card tonight is high or low. Tonight it's high because, of course, low is the loser. So, we are on, and we know it is a high club, and I'm going to throw that over. Actually, what I'm going to do is throw that over so that you all, in case somebody's got x-ray vision, which I'm pretty sure they don't, but I will throw that up. You can look and see. You can root for who you want to win. You can see who's in the running. And I will add our round 4 poll. Question for the poll is pretty, if I could type, round 4 vote, and plain Jane, 1 or 2. Now we can transition over because now we're looking at round 4. We're looking for odd or even. And it looks like we have 1 each. We have the ace of clubs is a rollover, that's odd. We have a queen of clubs, that's even. So it doesn't matter. We're going to have equal chances. Cast your votes. We had somebody booing. So we have Big Dog 79. We have Jamie. We have Damrich. We have Black Betty 15. And we have Wyatt in the running. So I think I saw Wyatt jump in earlier. So, you know, technically he's got a little bit of impact here if he wants to win, or he's got to vote correctly. So cast your votes, everybody. We're going to find out. We're going to finish up round 4, get into the finals. And tonight, after we end it right now, is number 1. So we're going to find out whether this winning card tonight is odd or even. We know it's high. We know it's 8 or above. The winning card tonight is, it's odd because even is over there. So now we know, and that's 2 weeks in a row. Wow, we are special, everybody. We know that it's an even club, high. So that means that I am going to mix up the cards, and we've got 3 choices. And let me pull up the finals, high, even, club. Throw that over there, and let's start our finals vote. If you're new, which I don't think we are, we actually have 3 options now because hopefully the poll's live, because we have an 8, a 10, or a queen for the winning card tonight. That means one of these is a potential rollover, and one of them, or 2 of them, is going to be a winner. If you are Big Dog 79 or Black Betty, no, I apologize, Big Dog 79 or Dan Rich, I sure hope you have your phones ready. Content, 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 baby. That's what we're after. That's what we're doing tonight. You know, absolutely capture your excitement, or like I said, I'm not against sharing some pain and agony. You know, that sometimes that sells for the weird people out there, I suppose. So, train's gone. Time to release the vote here. And our winning number tonight is number 2. So, as always, number 2 is the winner. I put that our blue indicator rock on there. And we voted a couple weeks ago. We're going to do an elimination because 1, apparently nobody likes 1. Only 8% of the vote. This is the losing card. If this is the queen, we are guaranteed a winner tonight, okay? If this is an 8 or a 10, somebody's going to cry. Like I said, I know I've said it before. If you want to send me some video of you crying, I'll take it. Tonight's non-winning card is... Oh, Dan Rich, I've got bad news. That's a loser. So, let's find out who the winner is. What? Oh, my wife just told me it was odd. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. See, that is why I need my wife in here. She's not in here. So, guess what? I am so glad my wife came to rescue me. That was just a test. I need to make that note. So, all right. That was just a trick. And that is why I need an assistant. All right. That was just a trick to see if you guys were paying attention. We're going to start the poll again. Well, what do you think? Should we leave the vote the same? It's mixed up. It's random. What do you think? Should I leave the vote? Drop a chat in the YouTube. I think I am actually. I'm not even gonna let you decide. That's my mistake. I'm gonna let the vote stand. It's random, and I'm gonna leave it set. So 2 is still the winner. 1 is still the loser. So good news, actually. That means we have a winner for sure, right? Now I'm all flustered. 9, Jack, King. We've got a winner. Unfortunately, this is not your winner. Okay? This is not your winner, everybody. Let me transition it over so you can see. I flipped it already. I mixed them up there. This is the first loser, 8%. And the Jack. Unfortunately, Black Betty 15 is out. Apologize for that, everybody. I'll figure out a better way so that my mind and my nerves doesn't get the best of me during this live stream. So, this is the winner right here. So, Jack is out. It's either going to be Jamie or Wyatt. And number 2 is the final vote, 58%. The winning card tonight is Jamie's the winner. Jamie is the winner because, unfortunately, Wyatt, I hate to say it, but maybe if I can show you, there's your card. Oh, Jamie, I apologize for the excitement, for the stress. I sure hope you're watching tonight. I hope you're tuning in, and let us know if you're here, if you weren't here, and you still get a chance to earn some, provide some content for us by Wednesday morning, and we will release the dogs, release the Matthew 2015 challenge for Jamie, the winner tonight, match him 13. Congratulations, and I apologize about the mix-up, and I will make sure that I figure out how to not screw it up next time. Thanks for joining, everybody. Talk to you later.